Welcome back to Tales of Teacher Transformation.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Miriam. How are you today?
I'm good, Maxine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great today.
Good.
Yes.
So, Maxine, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have one of those days where your students were just bouncing off the walls and they were going crazy?
I have had many of those days. Have any of you had any of those days also? Yes. And what about days where the kids are so sleepy and they're so low energy?
I have those too.
Yes. So what do we do when we have those days?
I don't know, but I think we should look at Tales of Teacher Transformation and see if we can find any new information about stirrers and settlers.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds useful.
Mhm.
So, what are these stirrers and settlers?
So stirrers.
That's okay.
Stirrers help us get more energy. They energize us.
Oh, right. Okay. So they bring the energy up in the classroom.
Yes. And then what do settlers do?
Well, they must calm us down and make us feel relaxed and more focused.
Okay. So stirrers help give us more energy, and
settlers calm us back down.
Yes, exactly.
So we have a lot of other names for them too. You might have heard some of these other names. What are some names you've heard for stirrers?
Warm-ups.
Oh,
Icebreakers is another one. And icebreaker is an English word that just means we're breaking the ice. We're getting more comfortable. Do you know any other words?
Well, I'm thinking a kind of a stirrer could be a mingle.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. And we'll talk a little bit more about different kinds of stirrer activities.
And then settlers, I think of something like a cooler or a focuser. Do you have any other words you might have used?
Calmer
to make them calm down. Right. Okay, great.
All right. So those are a few of the other names. Then there's also how we set up or arrange the classroom for stirrers and settlers. Sometimes it's nice to move things around. So for example, as you mentioned, mingles. Now, what's an example of a mingle, Miriam?
Well, remember we did that thing, find someone who, and you have to have a piece of paper with a question on it, and you go around the classroom asking everybody a question. That's a mingle because everybody is moving around the classroom and mingling together.
Yes. Okay, that's a good example. And so everybody gets to interact with lots of different members of the class. And then I know one of my favorites is circles, because we can do so many activities in circles.
And everybody gets to see everybody and work together like that. Yeah.
What's your favorite circle activity?
My favorite circle activity is, well, actually, it's one called the name game, but we haven't talked about that yet. But you do a name and an activity and everybody repeats and you go around the whole circle like that. I'm trying to think of some other good circle ones.
I was thinking you were going to say a different one.
Oh, well, my favorite ball activity, of course.
Yes. The ball toss is a great circle
the ball
activity.
Toss, right.
And then students can work in pairs
as well. They can work in pairs. They can do activities in pairs, and then the pairs could become groups and the groups could become a circle, or you can keep them like that and put them back in their regular seats. There's lots of ways to do it.
Yes. and as you mentioned, small groups. And then the other one is carousels, where you, as teachers, you can set up different stations around the classroom, and in small groups, the students visit those different stations with different activities. That one might take a little more preparation.
So you mean like you might have like the four corners of the room, like that four corners activity?
Yes.
And the students move around to different places.
Yes.
I see.
All right. So these are some ways to arrange the classroom. Now, here are some stirrer examples, and maybe we'll act a couple out too.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there's the find someone who.
Yes.
Or find something. What, like find something like find something red or?
Exactly. You could do it with colors. You could do it with classroom objects, whatever you wanted to do there. And then there's our ball toss.
Yep.
Okay. Should we try a ball toss now?
Yeah, let's do a ball toss.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. I'm excited.
So here we are again. And now I'm like the teacher and Maxine is the student, but we are going to go very fast with ask, 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 back and forth, back and forth. Let's use food, okay?
Okay, I like that.
And let me think. I have to think before I go. Okay, do you like mangoes?
I like mangoes. Do you like apples?
Yes, I do. Do you like ice cream?
Yes, I like ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
Yes, I like vanilla ice cream. Do you like onions?
No, I don't like onions. Do you like mangoes?
I love mangoes. Do you like frog legs?
No, ew, ew.
Okay, and this is soft and squishy, so nice to throw, but you can use a ball. Wow, that's good exercise too, Maxine.
That is good exercise. I'm feeling like I need to take a couple of deep breaths right now. All right, so what are we going to do next? Let's go back. So this gives you some ideas for stirrer activities. Now let's talk about settlers.
Ooh, settle down and relax and be calm.
Yes. So there are a couple of different ways we can approach settlers. We can do it as group activities or...
Oh, as individual activities, right?
Yes.
Either the whole class or student by student, right?
Yes. And some of these can be used either as group or as individual activities.
So the group, you might want to tell the whole class a story. Or maybe the whole class would do a breathing activity. Or what are some ways they could use their senses, for example?
So one way, and we could do this now too, is to ask students to use their eyes to find things in the classroom that are a certain color. So let's use our eyes to find as many things as we can that are blue.
In the room?
In the room.
In the room where you are sitting too?
Yes.
How much time do we have?
30 seconds.
Okay, let's go. Okay, time's up.
Okay, how many things did you find that are blue? What about you, Miriam? What did you find that was blue?
I found about 14 different things, but I also found this that's mostly blue.
Oh, nice.
And of course your shirt.
Yes, thank you. Well, I found not as many as you. I found 9 things, but I found your dress, which is blue. And this pillow, which has some blue in it. All right. So now we'll do one individual, and this activity can be a group activity or an individual activity. Taking a few deep breaths can really help calm everybody down. So we are going to do a little breathing activity. And
Great.
Please follow along and participate. So if you're comfortable closing your eyes, close your eyes. If you're not, look down kind of towards your feet, even though you can't quite see them, just so you're not distracted by things moving around. And now what you're going to do is just take a deep breath in, count to 4, and I'll count for you. And then we're going to hold for 4, and then we're going to exhale for 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Another time, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. And if you want, with your last exhale, you can make sure you get all the air out of your lungs before you take another inhale. That's another way you can do it too.
I feel so calm and settled.
Me too. I feel much more relaxed. I needed that after all those energizing activities. That was really good.
It's good to have a balance, isn't it? And sometimes I think the students, when they have time to do something quiet where they can process and think without any words, maybe like drawing a picture or just having quiet time, or the breathing, it's really good to help them integrate.
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes. It's my pleasure. It's also very good for reducing stress. Deep breathing is very good for reducing stress. All right. Well, we're coming to the end of this video. And now it's your turn for an activity. And here it is.
So for this activity, we'd like you to write down 1, 2, or 3 stirrers and 1, 2, or 3 settler activities that you would like to use in your classroom. And if you need any help, there are wonderful, wonderful examples all over the internet. You can just look up stirrers and settlers, and I think you'll find a lot of resources. Or what were the other words? Warmers and
warm-ups, calmers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give it a try and let us know what you're going to do in your classroom.
Thank you. All right, that's it for today, Miriam.
Very good. Very good.
Yay!
Thank you, everyone. Happy teaching and happy learning.
Bye for now.